Okay, I now realized that microphone was working just fine, so hopefully it wasn't too bad to transition to this video. But this is a continuation of the last video. It is Wednesday, March the 1st, 2023 at 4:24 p.m. Excuse me. Anyways, continuing what I was saying before, I was like, was that I was the past 3 days ish. I've been playing Project Zomboid with Vina, and it's actually a very fun game. But I've been kind of using the game as kind of an escape from what I've been doing, which is nothing, and feeling bad for myself. So I've just been playing that. I mean, in general, it's a really fun game that actually I enjoy playing. But it's taken it takes a lot of my time, and it's a very big commitment. That is a commitment for like the next foreseeable days, like 2 weeks it takes to kinda go through the entire game. Well, entire game, it's like because every day in the game is an hour in real life, and, you have a year of survival and stuff like that, and, like, different events happen, power shuts off and stuff like that. So, it would take, like, 15 days to get through the entire year, I'm pretty sure. Um, and then I was like, "Oh, shoot," because I realized 2 days ago that I was like, "Oh, this is kind of a commitment." And which it is, and I am going to stop that commitment. I'm gonna feel bad about it, like, telling like, "Hey, this game that we've both been really having a lot of fun playing together." And, like, Janelle's also in it too, but, like, she dies a lot. So, um, she's kinda like, "I'm kinda done with this." I mean, she joins every so often, but she's like, it's not really the game for me." But, like, if we were in a zombie apocalypse, Janelle would definitely be the first one to die. Um, anyways, so it's as much fun as it is, and it's like very calming, relaxing. Um, there's times where it's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Like where it's like extreme moments of survival. Vina actually got eaten by a swarm of zombies um yesterday, and I was panicking, bro. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And yeah, she died. I survived, and I had to do an emergency escape. And yeah, I was like all chopped up. I had scratches on me. I was bleeding. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And I almost got swarmed. I almost died, but I escaped, fortunately. Oh, and I didn't clip it. That's the thing. Actually, here I kind of want to. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Um, yeah, I didn't get the part where where everything went to shit. It was just like it was all hell let loose. But it's really fun, and there's a lot of times where it's like a little like some mundane work, like organizing the loot that you got, making dinner and lunch and stuff like that, drinking water, washing your clothes. I mean, virtually anything that you do in real life, you can do in the game, kind of, where you get hungry, go make some food. You can make pasta, Well, what you have to do is that you actually have to like grab the pasta, grab the pot, and then fill the pot with water, then put the pasta in, and then put like carrots and like to make soup. That's kind of how you do it. Um, yeah, so it has a lot of complexity, right? But it's like you can kind of take it slow, right? But then there's also times where it kind of like it spikes in, it's just like you know, yeah. But um, I mean, I really want this roofing stuff to happen. So, um, Project Zomboid is a complete time commitment. It takes time to do things. I could still play it, maybe like 2 hours a day at most. Like after I finish work, right? I could do it. Yeah, but so kind of transitioning out of that, out of kind of the shower point I was talking about. But I gotta focus, and I gotta get my shit together. Sorry, my family's here. I gotta get my together, right? Especially for the level of growth that I want within the next 5 years. I gotta focus, right? And I mean, within the next 5 years, I want to go to like a $65 million business in revenue is what I want to do. 65 million within the next 5 years. Yeah, we didn't- we didn't realize- Shut the fuck up. Yes, it is. Okay, it's realistic for me. But Corey, you're not even doing anything right. Yes, I know, and that's what I'm going to change. Remember when you said that before? Yes, I know, but I'm done saying that, and I'm done relapsing, and I'm done going backwards. But this year right now is not about growth. It's about fundamentals and getting the systems in place that we'll need for next year. And that's when we're going to be starting to grow. So I have to drill that in my mind that this year I am not trying to grow. That this year we're trying to get the fundamentals down. So okay, actually that relieved me a little bit because that one thing that I've been thinking about like this entire day was the booklet that I have um that I wanted to make, right, to present to clients during the sales process. Excuse me. That literally I could have had it done plus more if I just worked on it. Like I was like, crap, this like when I was building it, right? I was like, oh, I need this now. I need this now, 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 now. And I was like, oh crap, okay. And then I was like, okay, so I need this done within the next like couple of days in the next week. And then I'm gonna make some sales calls and then I'm gonna go sell. But then the weather went south. It started snowing. There was like 3 inches of snow. I think even more by the end of it. I haven't gone outside in a while. I built a snowman the other day actually. That's actually a whole. Wow. Hey, hey, relax. It's actually a whole other story, um, in itself. But what was I talking about? Uh, oh, yeah, that this year's not about growth. Yeah, with that booklet thing, that was like, oh, I need this done now. I need this done now. I'll give myself the next week to finish it and do it pretty properly, and I haven't touched it since I'm pretty sure I talked about it in like this channel. And in that time, right from then to now, I could have had multiple drafts, multiple different, you know, uh, booklets, sales systems, or I guess sales scripts, guides, stuff like that. Some more information. Could have worked on our Grand Slam offer, and then I mean, probably not completely finished all of these, but at least made like a lot of progress compared to where I am now. Within that amount of time, it's been like 2 weeks or something like that, close. And it just made me realize how off track that I got because I was so worried about now. Because I mean, we finished one job. We have another job lined up that like is our job. We just gotta give them like a pretty decent price. So we have income coming in already. So I can get this booklet done. I just gotta relax. Okay, we're already making sales and we don't have all these systems and flashy objects in place. So I can relax and I'll always have time to get the booklet finished. I'll always have time to refine our um, sales process. I'll always have time to get a new shirt, to put a logo on it, on the back, on the front, redesign, our aesthetic. If the shirt's gonna be green, get a jacket, get a hat, get pens, get more business cards, edit the website, right? I have all the time in the world, and I just need to know that, and I need to believe that. I mean, I know that. I know that. I need to believe it though. And I mean, right now, actually, I'm, I believed it a lot more, um, a lot more than I did 2 weeks ago, um, even a week ago, even like yesterday. It's just, I mean, I gotta get out of my head. Honestly, I just gotta. I gotta relax, because I know no matter what I do, right? I could honestly just work 9 to 5, right? Not put an extreme amount of effort, and we would still be well off this year and be prepared for next year, right? Obviously, I want to put more effort and I want to put more time, dedication, attention, focus into this. But I just need to know that whatever happens this year, we will be okay. We'll be more than okay, honestly. Because if we survived last year and we actually had access last year, well, it's complicated now with everything that happened. We're dirt poor right now. But if last year, with zero effort, zero organization, zero focus, zero attention, right? No effort whatsoever can survive and then have extra at the end of the year, profit left over. So what if we just do the bare minimum for a business this year, right? To have it functioning, just do some slight improvements to what we did last year. We'll already be better than what we did last year. We were doing good last year. But obviously, I am able to do more than just the bare minimum. I am able and I want to do more than the bare minimum, right? So I just need to tell myself that I will be okay. That no matter what I do, we will be okay. We'll be more than okay this year. I just gotta for what I want this year, right? We have a as I mentioned before, we have a hypothetical limit of 550,000 if we kind of just refine things and kind of like optimize the way we do things, around 550,000 we can make in revenue this year without hiring any additional people. But more likely than not, we'll hire a few people this year, right? Maybe 2, 3, not too many, maybe even 1, right? Yeah, I gotta slow down. And I will slow down. I really will slow down. Um, that we will have income coming in 100% during this year. We will have revenue. So this year, this is my plan, and here's a proposal that I'm giving to myself to act upon. Here's the plan. Um, to not focus on growth, right? Just sustain a, 2 or 3 clients a month, right? 2 would be just fine. Um, don't try and rush creating these systems, optimize them, and make them effective systems, right? Polish them. And also save money. The cash flow that we get, just don't spend. Don't get it. Don't get all the flashy things this year. Get them next year, right? Because we have to build capital, especially for what we kind of want to do in the next coming years. We have to have access to capital to do things, right? So take it slow, do it well, and just don't get caught by the flashy things. Don't buy them this year. Except maybe a new vehicle. We'll finance that though, so we can save some money. I'm in the interest. Shut up. That doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. It's gonna be like a 15K vehicle. Finance it. It's gonna be like $600 a month, including interest and insurance. Think about it logically. It makes sense to finance it, especially if you can just pay it off and like within the month. I'm trying to tell Diego that, and he's like, I don't want to finance it. I don't want to finance, but it's rationally, it makes sense for you to finance it. Yeah. I've been extremely stressed past couple of days, and I need to. I just gotta cool down. And one thing I think actually I might want to do is move into my own living space. Maybe it's just a small thought. I probably won't, honestly. Um, but for sure next year I do want to move so we can have a bigger space and a cleaner area. Also, my back's been hurting a lot. Okay. I feel a little bit better. There's still a couple things that I do have to deal with. I still have to talk with my dad, make sure that we can build that trust again, and so he can like trust me to take control of majority of things, right? And I still gotta clean up our like yeah. So for now, I'm just gonna focus on our upcoming project, which is a real estate project from my dad's long known partner, Kingston. I don't know if that's his even his name, um, but deal with that. Give them the price, give them the quote, warranty information, um, as well. Uh, make some cold calls to the um, cold leads that Van is giving me. He mentioned him before, but he's this guy that has a bunch of contact information to all these real estate developers. And honestly, I mean, even if we didn't have like a really good offer that we could actually propose to these people, he has contact information for. Well, I'm pretty sure I forgot where I saw it, but like I know it's at least hundreds. But also, I mean, I saw it somewhere thousands of different real estate developers. So even if I just call a few hundred of them, I can guarantee we can get at least one or two of them to be our partner that we can get consistent income from, right? But I think our success rate will be even higher, especially since we're offering a lot more than what traditional or regular roofers would offer. And of course, we'll tweak our offer to kind of appeal to them a little bit more. We'll get some more feedback and see if it works. Um, but I'm confident we can get at least a few, at the minimum, one or two, and um, or actually, let me phrase it like this: I'm sure, I can guarantee we can get one or two from the hundreds that he has, and I'm confident that we can get more, like a five, 5 or 6, 5 to 7, maybe. Then the issue becomes fulfillment. Um, and I guess I'll have to deal with that when the time comes because I don't want to subcontract. Um, oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got to slow down. I got to build a team first. Well, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see, and that's the other thing, especially with this growth things that we could get all these pieces in place quite quickly, right? I know with enough effort, focus, and management, organization, um, that we could get like let's say that we sold or not sold, like partnered with 5 different real estate companies, and they all do like a couple projects per month. That if we had the capital Oh, well, I mean, of course, if we had money, if we had an unlimited amount of money, then like we could do this. But like, no, if we had a decent amount of capital to create for hire and like be able to spend money on hiring people, right? I could even hire an HR director, well, director, an HR person to do this for me while I'm dealing with all the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, see, and that's why we need capital first. Ooh, sorry. That's why we need capital first. So that's why I'm like, okay, Corey, you got to slow down a little bit. That even if you did partner with multiple of these real estate developing companies, that you would need capital to even like want to try and fulfill them. And with real estate developers, you can't really be like, oh, can you pay me a little bit up front so then I can like go do this? You have to do the work, they pay you, and then you go from there. So um yeah, even last year we had more clients than we could handle. So we had a by the end, we gave an estimate. It was a pretty expensive estimate. Like it was actually quite unreasonable, the price that we charged for what we were offering at that time. Um, but yeah, they basically our quote was really expensive, and that's what deterred them away. But even if they said yes, we honestly couldn't fulfill on it before the rain started coming quite consistently. So we were like, oh crap, yeah, a lot to do. But it was just I just got to take a step forward, and actually now I'm quite excited to get started again. And yeah, and actually Diego said he wants to work for me. I was like, on the roof? He's like, well, anything really. So I think I might get him as a project manager. And because my dad doesn't want to own the roof. And my plan is as kind of like if Sheldon was here, this is what he'd be the project manager. Is that Diego orders materials, communicates, and stuff like that. He's kind of also the receptionist, getting calls, and I'm kind of like the sales and marketing. He's the operator, operating kind of stuff. Well, kind of. He'll have some administration responsibilities if he agrees to that, right? Hopefully he does, so then this can go more smoothly uh, than if I just did it alone, right? Because he's actually someone that I trust and someone that I know is capable of actually working. Um, and since Sheldon's not going to be here, I don't want to go out looking. I honestly, I don't have I don't have the funds to go out looking for a reliable person that I can. It would take time to build like a trust with them, even if they had all the credentials. But with Diego, I know that he's capable, and I also trust him. So if he says yes to the project manager, he's going to be a project manager for a while. He can handle that stuff while I'm handling sales and marketing, and hopefully we can get this kind of going a little bit smoothly. Also, I think I'm slowly kind of giving up on my posture. Well, not it's like, yeah, it's more like this most of the time. Like it looks straight on camera, but when I turn, even when I'm like trying to straighten my back and stuff like that, it's still pretty arched. I don't know. I've been kind of trying to almost like it feels like I'm trying to like go like this most of the time, right? But eventually it starts hurting, and I feel like my back just doesn't want that. So like it's been very uncomfortable how my back is like right now. Like when I try and force it to go back, it hurts. So I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna try and figure it out and see if I can um, fix it because I would like a more straight posture. Yeah, already just doing that um, made it hurt a little bit. Yeah, I did something wrong when trying to do it. I think I'd like try to force it too much. Anyways, there's a lot of things that I need to do, but let me clarify what I'm going to do moving forward today. Today, what I'm going to do is get the quote prepared for Kingston and then get the warranty information ready for Kingston. So actually, first, get the warranty information for Kingston ready, and then also uh, get the quote prepared for him as well. When I send the quote, before I send the quote, I want to ask him for his information. Actually, I think that's the first thing I want to do. I want to ask for his information, like his name, business address, stuff like that, so we can have him on record and actually properly um, communicate with him and have business transactions with him, and not have it like disorganized and stuff like that. Yeah. So get the information. Look into the warranty. I think we're going to use ICO Dynasty for this. ICO, like before in general, hasn't had the best reputation, especially with kind of their Cambridge Cambridge lines, but they really came back improving the product. I think basically majority of the lines that they have for shingles have improved, but the one in the spotlight is obviously no, not Cambridge Dynasty. The one that they have like a strip on there, and where if you even try to rip it, it's really hard. Um, excuse me. So yeah, a lot of even like people that like certain Teed and Owens Corning, Gaff. They kind of like they look at the Dynasty shingle, and they're like, wow, it's pretty good. And a lot of people are starting to install ICO a lot more. So I think in this situation, I think ICO makes a lot of sense. It's not the most luxurious shingle, but it is a more premium one because there's some more work that goes into creating the actual dynasty, but it's also more reliable and solid. So I think that's what we're going to use in this case, just to kind of simplify everything. But at some point, I do want to kind of start switching to certain teed. Um, as from like the research that I've been doing, certain teed seems to be um, arguably like the best in the industry so far. Um, but obviously, I'll collect more information on it and see what we can do there. Um, yeah, but I think ICO Dynasty will make sense the most here. Okay, so get the information from Kingston, get the warranty and shingle information, prepare the quote, and um, send it to Kingston. Maybe not today. Maybe I'll have like go through the quote with my dad first, and then after that, um, send it to Kingston for maybe tomorrow morning. And that's what I'm going to do today. And if I have time, actually, I also have a call with Van at 6 o'clock today to see how what he said was like see how we can like make this information work, work how it can benefit you more and how you can kind of work with the information I'm providing you as well. I plan to give him some feedback on the information that he's providing as well. Um, yeah. So if I have time um, later today, well, I'm gonna be sleeping early today. I want to like around 9 o'clock. I want to shut my eyes down. Yeah. If I have time afterwards, I'll kind of look into um, going through our entire process, customer experience process, and then cleaning it up, basically. Sorry. I'm getting a little bit tired. I've been talking quite a lot, but I think that's gonna be it for today. Um, yeah, there's a lot I could talk about. Honestly, I could keep going, but I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. Like I want to sleep. I want to lay down. But I gotta do things that I don't want to do, and I don't want to work right now. So I want to work, and I'll keep going. Anyways, today is wow, Wednesday, March 1st, 2023 at 4:59 p.m. It's about to turn 5, but it's whatever. 4:59 p.m. And yeah, okay, bye.